Welcome to Central Mindanao University. Did you know that the tiny microbes are working all around us to keep our ecosystem healthy? From breaking down pollutants to helping plants grow, microbial biochemistry plays a key role in ecosystem restoration. Let's explore how.
Microbes, including bacteria and fungi, are everywhere: air, soil, water, and even inside us. They regulate biochemical cycles, decompose waste, and make nutrients available for plants. But how exactly do they do this? Let's find out.
Microbial biochemistry support ecosystem restoration through: first, bioremediation. Some bacteria in the soil and water break down harmful pollutants like oil and heavy metals. Second, nitrogen fixation. Microbes like rhizobium found in root nodules help plants by converting nitrogen from air into a usable form. Third, carbon sequestration. Soil microbes help trap carbon, reducing greenhouse gases.
Soils process recycled nutrients, including carbon, so that living things can use them over and over again. This is done through a process called biological carbon sequestration. Biological carbon sequestration is the long-term storage of carbon in soils from an organic matter source. When organic matter is applied to the soil, it feeds 40 to 60% of the soil microorganisms. With the addition of organic matter, the soil microorganisms mineralize the carbon. The soluble carbon moves to the soil, where it's turned into nutrients that are held in the soil profile and available for plants to use. The plants are able to take up the nutrients and grow. The microorganisms also respire, which creates carbon dioxide that is used by the plants for photosynthesis, and then those plants turn into more organic matter, completing the nutrient cycle. Fun fact, soils hold more carbon than the atmosphere or plant and animal life combined.
Fourth, decomposition and nitrogen recycling. Fungi and bacteria break down dead leaves and organic matters, returning nutrients to the soil.
Ever thought about where your leftover food goes after you throw it in the trash, or the consequences that it has for our planet? In the U.S. alone, about 37 million tons of discarded food were brought to landfills in 2015. That's equal to the weight of 100 Empire State Buildings. In landfills, food scraps and other organic material are broken down by bacteria in the absence of oxygen, which produces methane, a potent greenhouse gas with even greater capacity to trap heat in our atmosphere than carbon dioxide. Composting is an eco-friendly alternative to discarding our food waste with 3 important advantages. First, composting allows food scraps to degrade in the presence of oxygen, meaning no methane is produced. Second, composting mimics natural nutrient recycling processes, breaking down biodegradable materials to produce organic fertilizer, a sustainable alternative to synthetic fertilizers that require high amounts of fossil fuel energy to produce. Third, composting diverts waste from landfills, preserving natural ecosystems that would otherwise be cleared for landfill use. And the best part? You can compost in your own backyard.
Biochemistry is used in real-world restoration efforts. Some examples include: first, oil spill cleanup. Scientists use oil-eating bacteria to clean up marine pollution.
They're huge environmental disasters that we don't really have a viable solution for. They cause such damage to the environment because petroleum is a toxic mix of organic compounds, heavy metals, and hydrocarbons. Add to that rapid dispersal and the breakdown into even more damaging secondary chemicals, and you have a disaster that can cause serious acute and long-term effects. So how can microbes be used to prevent the damage caused? Well, certain microorganisms like Marinobacter are known to break down the harmful chemicals into safer, non-toxic compounds. If left to their own devices, the microbes in the environment would eventually break down the oil. It would just take a long time, as they generally only account for about 1% of the marine microbiome. Microbes are limited from growing into huge numbers by the availability of nutrients and other factors in their environment.
Second, restoring polluted land. Microbes help break down toxic chemicals in contaminated soil. Third, water purification. Microbes and wetlands naturally filter wastewater before it re-enters in rivers and lakes.
Scientists are studying ways to enhance microbial abilities using biotechnology. But we can all contribute. Simple actions like composting, reducing waste, and supporting sustainable projects help microbes do their job in restoring ecosystems.
Microbes may be small, but their impact is enormous.
Understanding microbial biochemistry can help us restore and protect ecosystems right here in our campus and beyond.
Thanks for watching!